Hi, I want to take just a couple of minutes and finish up section 3.2 with you. I want to talk about the fact that not all mathematical relations are functions. So functions are the machinery of mathematics, but not every relationship between two variables is going to be a function. And for example, I've got two of these up here on my screen. And I've got two graphs here on my screen. One of these, this one on the left, is the graph of y equals x squared. This relationship is a function. I'm going to tell you why. If we look at any x value, so if we go to any number on the x-axis, for example, 2, we can go right up to this graph and we can see that y equals 4. Now if we go to -2, if x is -2, we can go up and we can see that again, y equals 4. That's okay for y values to be repeated, but the key is that we must have only one y for any x. Now let's look at this one on the right, and this is the graph. This is the relation x equals y squared. This one is not a function. And here's the reason. If I go to x equals 4, I can see that y is going to be 2, or maybe y is going to be -2. I don't know which one it is. So there's more than one y that goes with this x of 4. So what I'm saying is the point 4, 2 is on the graph, but so is the point 4, -2. So my x is repeated. This makes it not a function. So there's more, than one y. Sorry, brain's ahead of pencil. One y for some x. The other way of thinking of this is if we think about putting a vertical line through this graph. We can see that if I put a vertical line on this graph, it crosses the graph in more than one place. If I put a vertical line over here on this one that I told you is a function, no matter where I draw that vertical line, it's only going to cross that graph in one place. The function passes the vertical line test. The relationship that is not a function fails the vertical line test. All right, it's really not too complicated. You're just looking for repeated x values. Repeated x values means not a function. 1x for 1y, or 1y for every x means it's a function. All right, let's have a quiz here. This is quiz 2. And the instructions are just like they were for quiz 1. What I want you to do is write this down. Make sure you put quiz 2 on your paper. And just answer the question for each of these two equations, y equals x plus 2 quantity squared, and x equals y squared minus 3. I just want to know, is this a function? Yes or no? Once you get that done, you can capture a digital image of that in any way that works for you, digital camera, your phone, then you can message or email it to my email address, aharden@bluecc.edu. Now, if you are near a Blue Mountain Center, they can scan, the service center at that place, at that center, service desk, can scan your quiz and send it to me by email. Be sure and get this to me before the deadline for Chapter 3. And I'll see you again soon.